Hi there, everybody. This is Brent Peterson, and today I'm going to talk to you about Google Jamboard, how to get started and access it, and just where to find it and get set up with your Jamboard in your Google Drive um, console. So, to get started, just to give you a little quick preview of what this is all about, when I'm in my Google Drive and I go into the new area in the upper left corner, typically, I see my general options here of folder, uploading files and folders, and then grabbing one of my constantly used kind of apps, which is you always docs, sheets, slides, forms for most people. If I click down or hover down on more, you'll see I have my access to a whole bunch of other connected applications that I may have. And the one I'm interested in today is Google Jamboard. So what I'm going to do is click on Google Jamboard, and it's going to open up a new jam. So what I did was just to create a new jam, right? Um, right here where it says Untitled Jam, I can click there and rename it. Uh, Demo Jam, we'll call. And then what you'll see is a really basic whiteboard. And what it is exactly that. It allows you to create a whiteboard that you can share with others and have as a collaborative workspace. So think tools like Notability, but stripped down a little bit, and not very much, but also collaborative, right? It's not this siloed activity where people are in this individual workspace. You can create collaborative documents where more than one person, just like any other Google tool, can work together and share thinking and share their ideas and pictures and images and stuff. So, really quick tour. You have an option here to set your background. You can choose from dots, lines, graph paper, colors, or relatively new option is to use an image to set as your background. So if you're someone who's really good at using things like Google Slides to create templates that you'd want students or others to work on, this is your new addition here that could really transform what you use your Jam for. You also have an ability to clear the frame here if you need. On the left-hand side, you have a pen tool, right, where you can choose from a variety of pens and colors. You have an eraser tool that allows you to erase on screen. This is your selector or, grab and move tool. You could add post-it notes, sticky notes. You can add an image. You can add a shape or a variety of shapes. You can add text by clicking and then adding some of your text editing up here. And you also have a laser pointer tool, right? So this is the basic kind of setup for tools. If you were to use the an iPad and do the same things on a Jam, what you could do is access the same group of tools pretty much. They're just going to be a little bit more truncated and short. And last thing I'll show you for this, again, brief tutorial here is right up top, you can expand your frame bar by clicking here. And what this does is it gives you a little bit of an option here. If you set up a jam or a slide on your jam and you have it really formatted how you want, you can duplicate it. So if you wanted to share a board with multiple people and have them each work on a separate slide, but have the same kind of experience that they can kind of work independently on, you can do this by duplicating it over and over. If you just hit the plus, you'll be able to create a new blank slide. So you could pre-set up just a bunch of blank slides that you'd have and go from there. But this is also how you can flip between your jams, okay? So if I was to call this 1 and this one 2 and so forth, I can then flip between them to see what's happening live in those jams. Lastly, you have the same options as always for sharing. You can share this out by email or do link sharing so someone can access it as the editor or wherever that might be. And that's kind of a basic overview. There is not an incredible amount of things to have to know to get up and running with Jamboard. It is relatively quick and easy, and I think that's one of the beautiful parts of this tool is that you can get in and out of it really quickly with limited setup and have a digital workspace that you can collaborate with others on. So hopefully you found this little tour informative. I encourage you to get in and play. Really not a hard leap to get into. and I think there's a lot of bang for your buck that you can get from it. So good luck playing with Jamboards, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you very much.